behind me is new car to the fleet, the replacement for the Grand Am. Now the Grand Am was a good car, and I could have fixed the head gasket, but since day one that car had issues, I fixed everything along the way, and it came to the point where I just didn't want to put any more into it. I was done with it, so I just moved on down the road. It's new owners, and looking for a vehicle under $2,500 that had fairly low mileage. Now that's kind of hard to do, especially if you want something under 160,000. Especially in my area right now, I was looking for G6s, especially the GTPs or the GXPs, but a lot of them I found were 180,000 plus miles at 3,000 or more. Car lots were pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Saw a couple that were 180, 190,000, and they wanted closer to 7,000 for it. That is a no for me. So, with a couple weeks of searching through Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, and 90% of the cars on Marketplace, I got no response whatsoever on the cars. So, eventually, finally found someone that responded to me pretty quick after the car was listed. So, once found it on there, messaged the seller. He responded pretty quick, which is surprising. Asked him a few questions. Asked him if I could see it. He told me when I could see it. Said I'll be on my way. Drove an hour and 45 minutes to Tulsa. And test drove it. And let me go ahead and show it to you. Here it is, 2004 Pontiac Vibe. Now, it's not the best car out there in the world, but they got good reviews. The wife loves the car in its entirety, and that's all that matters. I'm not a big fan of it because someone long-legged like me, it's not the best in the driver's seat, but it's only got 134,000 miles for being an 04, which around here, I was having issues finding cars with that low mileage in a decent price range. Those things been repainted, and it's not the best paint job, but that's okay because this car does not have to be perfect by all means. We did test drive this car, shifted great, drove great, didn't feel like it's bogged down or anything. And the great thing about it was, we drove up there, we got up there about 11:30, so it's getting pretty hot. It's close to 95 degrees with a heat index of over 100 degrees. So it was hot outside. So that was a good thing because we could tell a few things about the car. Never overheated, and the AC was ice cold, even in that. So that was a huge plus. And driving it an hour and 45 minutes back home gave us an opportunity to really try it out. Followed her in the G8. She drove this, and well, it went down the highway fairly good and extremely straight. This car rides down the highway almost like it's on rails, so that's a huge plus. But let me show you the rest of the car. Now, didn't get a chance to clean it up when we got it because I drove an hour 45 minutes there, hour 45 minutes back, and I was heading to Hartshorn, Oklahoma for the street races that evening, so I had another hour and a half drive in front of me, so time was limited. The radio does need to be replaced, but other than that, this car is pretty well clean, and I haven't done anything to it just yet. I can try unlocking the door though. There we go. Back seat is in good shape as well. Now under the hood it is extremely 100% bone stock, which is not bad. So it'll probably need a tune-up eventually. That frame oil filter has got to go. There are no leaks under the car, so when he pulled up at the gas station to show me the car, I was able to look under there, see that nothing's leaking, everything's pretty clean. Now the hood prop rod right here, it needs that plastic piece, I believe, otherwise it is balancing on there. It's kind of dangerous right now. A little tear right there, that's not a big deal. But it's in pretty good shape. And everything is where it should be. So it's looking pretty good. Now, after doing some research on this car after we got it, looked at it and trying to figure out what could be done to it to improve it. Doesn't look like I'm going to do a whole lot. Performance wise I might do a little bit. But, of course, basic maintenance. And really even looking at it, some of the stuff I'm going to figure out on my own. But something like cold air intake, I looked at a K&N. I think it was 8 horsepower, 7 foot-pounds of torque to the rear wheels. But that's a $300 kit. To me, that's not worth it. So I'm either going to have to find something used, extremely cheap, off another one. Luckily, it's the same thing as the Matrix, so should be able to find one that's pretty cheap, or come up with just something like a better filter element in there, and then find something on the ducting, because the duct from the airbox is actually open under the hood kind of, so it's not like some other cars where it's down low where it's getting air outside. It's actually kind of up right there in front of the battery, so we'll figure that out. But obviously this thing is not going to be a hot rod. I just want it to be able to go up hills with ease, no problem. Just basically just be easy, because it is getting good gas mileage. See if I can get it a little bit better, because why not? But here it is. And well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to seeing more videos of this car. And as always, thanks for watching.